Hey guys, welcome to today's video. My Lowe's just got in a huge shipment of plants, so let's take a look at what they got. Alright, let's go ahead and start over here in the clearance. It looks like they had to make room on the shelves for all the new plants, so this area is really full today. I spotted quite a few healthy looking plants. They had some ferns down here and some peace lilies and even a few philodendrons there in the back. I also spotted a calathea and a bird of paradise over here on the other side. All right, so moving on to this first shelf, it looks like there is a pink princess or a red Anderson, but I was super excited about this ZZ plant. It was called a chameleon ZZ, and I just thought this one was really cool and interesting looking. It had gorgeous glossy green leaves with this lime color and this cool looking pattern on the leaves, so I thought that one was really neat. Below that, they had a lot of Ficus Audreys that were a pretty good size and looked really healthy. But I was super excited to find this huge Philodendron tortum. Wow, these were the biggest ones I have seen so far at a box store. And they also had some pretty good size philodendrons down here as well. This one was labeled White Knight, but it does have that red stem, so I'm not sure if that is correct. Go ahead and let me know what you think in the comments. I also found this random Thai constellation. It was the only one on this shelf, so I don't know if someone hid that or they just got one in, but that was pretty neat. It looks like they got in a lot of new ficus. I see a ruby ficus over there and another Audrey. That is some sort of philodendron. They have this Swiss cheese plant. I thought this ruby ficus was really pretty. It was a really good size too, and it was only $20, so that's a pretty good size plant for the price. Not too familiar with this one, but I thought it looked really cool. The tag says it's a spathonema. I think that's how you say it, but that was a really interesting one. They had quite a few of those to choose from. So it looks like our store got in a lot of huge plants. We have so many bird of paradise plants to choose from, and these ones are $36. They're a pretty good size. I just really love bird of paradise. I think it's a really cool plant. We also got in these huge braided money trees. Oh my gosh, they are just ginormous and they are only $36 as well. Super cool plant. On the other side, they got in a shipment of snake plants and they are in a medium-sized pot and they are only $27. So pretty big plant for the price. They also had some Monstera deliciosa mixed in. Check out the size of these palms. Oh my goodness. I'll put a picture of me standing next to them. They were huge. Just wow. But anyways, guys, moving on, check out these silver dragon alocasia. This is one of my favorite alocasia. I just love the texture of these and they're also pretty hardy, so I don't have too much trouble with pests on these guys, but really cool alocasia. And next to that, they had an alocasia polly. These are a little bit more common. I find these at my local Lowe's pretty often, but it's still a really cool, interesting looking plant. Next to that was a painted lady philodendron and a few other types of philodendrons. I spotted this and immediately had to get it down. Oh my gosh, guys, look, it is a Hoya curtisii. That is such a rare find. I normally never see those in stores, so really cool Hoya. If I didn't already have one, I would definitely be taking that one home with me. Over here on the end, they had a few mixed planters, and it looks like a lot of golden pothos. Those ones didn't have very much variegation on the leaves. They were kind of all green, but still one of my favorite plants. Oh my goodness, they have another one, guys. These Hoya curtisii are so cool. I just love this Hoya. So exciting. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this bottom shelf. Do you see that, guys? Oh my gosh, I've never been so excited for a box store find. It is a different type of Syndapsis I have never seen before. The tag said Mount Solic, but I am definitely taking that home with me. I also spotted this new pothos down here. It didn't have anything really special about it. It kind of just looked like it was mostly green, so I'm not sure what type of pothos this is. I will take a look at the tag here and see what it says. I think it says it is a Champs Pothos. So let me know if you have seen this one, guys. I have not really heard of this one, so let me know what you guys think. Next to that, they had this really gorgeous silver streak pothos. So this one has a really interesting leaf shape and some silver splashing on the leaves. I really love this one, guys. I think it is a really interesting looking plant. Over here on the other side, they had quite a few hanging baskets of philodendron. I thought this Philodendron Brazil was really full and healthy. They also had this cute little Syngonium over here. It was marked as an arrowhead plant. Looks like a few bromeliads mixed in there on that end. Check this out, guys. Another great find. It is a Jessiana Pothos. Oh my gosh, this one had such pretty variegation on it. This is one of my favorite pothos. I absolutely love it. So excited to find that. Looks like nothing really new in the 598 plants, but I thought this one was really cool. This is called a teddy bear plant, and it has these really soft, fuzzy leaves on it. I just really love that one. There are some more of those plants for $5.98. So let's go ahead and take a look on the other side. So I'm not really seeing anything new or different over here. It looks like they had a good selection of ferns and a few mixed planters down here on the bottom, but not too many new things over on that side. They had this end cap of some lucky bamboo, so a lot of those to choose from. Let's go ahead and look at the live trend section. So this gorgeous moonshine ficus immediately caught my eye. I just think that is such a gorgeous plant. And I really love Live Trends planters. They have the cutest pots. I just love all the different ones that they have. They have so many different styles mixed in here. I sometimes want to buy a plant just so I can get the pot. They're just so cute. I thought this peperomia was really cute down here at the bottom too, and they also had some more ficus mixed in. I just love those ficus burgundies on the bottom. Those are so pretty. I love the dark color on those. So up here in the hanging planters, they had a huge selection of Syndapsis. I think these are called Syndapsis exotica, but they also go by silver streak pothos. So these are such a gorgeous, easy care plant. I have a lot of these in my collection. I forgot what this philodendron is called, but I love the lime green color on that one. And here is a really cool rattlesnake plant. They had quite a few of those to choose from. They had a juvenile Monstera deliciosa right there on the bottom and some more Ficus audrey, a few different hanging plants of philodendron. Not seeing anything really new over here or out of the norm. Up here on the top shelf, they had these gorgeous Monstera addisonii up here. They are $37, so a little bit more on the expensive side for a box store plant, but they did come with cocoa core poles, so that was really nice. All right, guys, ignore my finger that gets in the way here, but this black cardinal philodendron is absolutely gorgeous, so I wanted to show you guys that one. It just really caught my eye. I also love these hanging planters. They're kind of like a macrame planter. They had plenty of those to choose from with some different types of pothos and syndapsis. I really loved this basket style planter. I just thought the basket style was so pretty. I might have to buy this plant just for the basket. It is so gorgeous. Down here on the bottom, they have more juvenile Monstera deliciosa and some more hanging planters with some pothos in them. I really liked this one with the prayer plant inside of it. I thought that plant looked really cool. Looks like some more syndapsis up here at the top, but let's go ahead and take a look at the other side. Oh my goodness, look at these gorgeous white knights. They just have such beautiful variegation on them, and the leaves are huge. Look at that, guys. That is so pretty. If I didn't have those, I would definitely be taking that home. And these golden crocodile philodendrons are also really nice. But look down here on the bottom. This is a rare find for me. I never have seen these at a box store before. They are Alocasia regina. I really love the darker color on these ones. Let's go ahead and take a look at what else they have in this middle section. It looks like they had a lot of these corn plants with the pothos down on the bottom. This sell sign was in the wrong spot, but I found out that the trending tropical self-watering pots were on sale for $14.98. So that changes everything for me today. So it looks like I will be taking a couple plants home with me. They also had in this little section with some syngonium and air plants and fun little planters. This is called Living Decor and it is by LiveTrends. So I thought those were really cute. And most of those were under $10. Over here, they had some bigger moonshine ficus. These ones were a better deal than the ones in the live trend section. These were only $20 for a much bigger plant. They had some crotons and some bird of paradise and Monstera deliciosa mixed in here as well. Didn't catch the name of this one, but this plant always catches my eye. I just think it's really interesting looking. Let me know in the comments if you know what that one is called, but let's go ahead and take a look at this last section. Okay guys, I had to calm myself down after finding this one. I had looked for it for months, but that is a Burl Marks Flame. And next to that, they had these gorgeous Epipremium albos with beautiful variegation. I already have found so many great plants today, guys. I just am not even sure which one I'm going to take home at this point. But be sure you watch till the end because I will show you guys what I ended up taking home with me. But let's go ahead and take a look at these last few plants that I saw on my way out. They had a few different types of hanging baskets and some clay pots with some pothos and this cute Hoya Bertone. But I'm going to go ahead and check out and then I will pop back on here and show you guys what I got. Alright guys, so I made it back home and I have my new plants that I ended up taking home with me. The first one I took home was the Mount Salic Syndapsis. I'm not even sure if it goes by a different name, but I just really loved the look of the Syndapsis. I thought the leaves were really pretty, and Syndapsis are one of my favorite plants. They're just really easygoing. So I had to take this one home with me. let me go ahead and show you the other one. So I also spotted this Ever Premium Sunburst. So this is a type of pothos, and it has this really bright yellow color on it, and the leaves also get these really pretty fenestrations on them. So I just thought this one was really gorgeous, and I think I'm going to put it on a moss pole and try to get it to size up a bit. But I'm not sure if I showed you guys this one. I kind of spotted it there at the end. It was mixed in and hidden behind some other plants. So I'm not sure I got to show you this one. But yeah, guys, I'm super excited to have these new plants in my collection. I do have a regret because I did leave behind the Burl Marks Flame. And these plants were on sale. They were only $15 each because they are in these self-watering planters. But yeah, guys, I am having a little bit of regrets about leaving that one behind. I did look for that plant for the longest time. So I don't know, guys. I may go back and get it though. We will see. Let me know which one of my finds was your favorite today and also which one of my plants you liked the best. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you aren't already subscribed, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on my next box store plant shopping. And I will talk to you guys soon.